Colorado High School Activities Association Baseball is on 1010 KSIR and on the World Wide Web at KSIR.com this afternoon from Sunset Baseball Field in Brush. It's a Patriot League clash as the visiting University Bulldogs take on the Brush Bead Diggers. I'm John Beltran, and got two teams here that have been playing pretty well all season, and both are vying for second place right now in the Patriot League. University is 5-3 in league play, while the Bead Diggers have a couple of league losses against 5 victories, as their losses came to Sterling and Valley. University's already dropped 3 games to Eaton, 2 in league play.
Left fielder, number 7, Noah Cordova.
And one of those was in non-league play. B.J. Hirschfeld will be the starting pitcher for Brush. Let's get to the first pitch of this afternoon's game, brought to you by Buildings by Design, the experience to complete your project from start to finish. Get the quality you deserve in your building by starting your build project right. Start with Buildings by Design. We'll set the lineup here momentarily, starting a tad early. Swung on and driven into left center field. That ball's going to drop for a base hit on the first pitch of the game. And just like that,
shortstop, number 11, Paul Medina.
This University team is off to a good start, as the base hit landed in that gap by Noah Cordova, the left fielder. And here's Paul Medina, the shortstop. Both of these teams went to the state semifinals a year ago. Medina from the right side. The stretch by Hirschfeld. And the pitch. Fastball is up and in, took something off it. Keep in mind, Hirschfeld did go the distance in a 5-2 victory a week ago, the last time the Bead Diggers played in Sterling against the Tigers. Batting third and on deck is the catcher, Bo Hawley. The center fielder is the cleanup hitter, Jake Spence. 1-0. Swung on and driven in the air, and I believe that might have been catcher's interference. The ball is caught in right field, but that was catcher's. Is that catcher's interference? Yep, it is. Catcher obstruction on Garcilaso.
17, Bo Hawley.
So first and second, apparently when that ball was swung at by Medina, it clipped part of Garcilaso's glove. You got to keep that glove back, and he stuck it out apparently too much. So already in business is this University team. Batting fourth, as I mentioned, is Jake Spence. Spencer Wilcox, the right fielder, at fifth. Colton Whittler at third, bat sixth. Batting seventh is the first baseman, Noah Trujillo. Levi Dart, the second baseman, hits eighth. And Casey Montgomery, the DH, bats ninth. The Bead Diggers have Aaron Williams at first. Jaron Peterson at second. The third baseman is Trent Mount. Over at short as Baby Matos Garcia. Noah Reed in left, Justin Griffith in center, Ryan Ferguson right. We mentioned Garcilaso behind the plate, and Hirschfeld off that complete game on the hill, but off to a bad start here. The breaking ball is over for a strike at the knees, and really not that bad of a start. I mean, the hit by Cordova just dropped in the left center field gap, and that would have been a pop-up to Fergus had the catcher's interference not been ruled. The stretch in the 0-1. Breaking ball is popped up into foul territory, out of play on the third base side. And it's no balls and 2 strikes to Bo Hawley. And University's got a huge advantage here with the fact that they played the last couple of days while the Bead Diggers have been idle. I mean, baseball is not a sport that you take off for a week. It simply isn't. University is more of a game rhythm. And, in fact, they'll play the Bead Diggers at home on Saturday. 0-2 pitch as Hawley chokes up on the bat from the right side. And the offering. Breaking ball is grounded foul up the third base side. One thing Hirschfeld did well was economize his pitches against Sterling. Not even close to 110 in that complete game victory in which he struck out 5 and allowed 7 hits and walked just 1. The 0-2. Fastball is very high. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the opening. Check that, the third hitter in the opening inning in Bo Hawley. Runners take their leads off of first and second. The offering. Breaking ball is lifted down the left side and foul. Way out in front was Hawley. Count stays at 1-2. And Spence is a very tough hitter on deck, hitting from the left side, so you got to get this man out. If you don't get Hawley out, could be a big first inning here for the Bulldogs. The Beat Diggers are double play depth. Hirschfeld looks in. 1-2. Swung on and grounded foul down the third base side. And again, a lot of these off-speed pitches, and the hitters are off balance. But so far, nothing has been recorded in terms of an out. Rominger Jewelry and Gifts is the leader in Northeast Colorado for diamonds, jewelry, watches, and expert in-store jewelry repairs. This is 1010 KSIR, Brush, Fort Morgan, Yuma, and on the World Wide Web at KSIR.com. Again, still 1-2 strikes. Perfect day in Brush. No wind, the sun is out, and it's hot. The offering. Fastball is upstairs. And the count levels at 2-2. The Beat Diggers ended University season 1 year ago with a 6-4 victory in the semis at Butch Butler Field in Greeley. The offering. Swung on line into left field for a base hit on the slow breaking ball, and Reed bobbles the ball out there. Then he throws it back in. Mounts to the plate, will not throw it. It's a base hit. And now the throw back to second, and the ball is off the glove of the second baseman, Peterson, into center field. We'll just call it a RBI single pretty simply there from Bo Hawley, and University leads 1-0.
Now batting center fielder number 3, Jake Spence.
Yeah, because I'm not sure. I mean, I think he probably would have held up at third. I think Trujillo would have held up at third, but not sure about that. So we'll just give him the RBI single. But certainly not played well out there, or could have been played better by Reed. University with the early lead. And here is Spence from the left side. This guy's a heck of a hitter. Stretch and pitch. And the breaking ball is up and away. Yeah, I mean, they're playing a team that is totally in rhythm right now, and the Beat Diggers, again, out of rhythm. 1-0 pitch. Changeup is a strike at the knees on the outside corner. I think that's one reason why Coach Fergus went to his number one pitcher. Because when you haven't had that game experience, throw him out there. It's your best option. Breaking ball, swing and a miss on the outer half. It's 0, make it 1-2 to Jake Spence. Already 14 pitches thrown by Hirschfeld. So the Bulldogs are working him here in the first. He had 2 strikes on the previous hitter, could not put him away, and Hawley now 1-2 on Spence. And the offering swung on and lined on one hop to the second baseman. Peterson a second for 1. Baby to first. 2, 4, 6, 3. And there's 2 down. That was hit extremely hard.
Fielder number 24, Spencer Wilcox.
But right at Peterson, a nice turn there by Arnoldo Matos Garcia. Here's Spencer Wilcox, who on Tuesday tossed a one-hitter against Sterling. The only base hit was by Evan Wisdom in the 7th. 6 1/3 innings of no-hit baseball. He more than likely will start on Saturday against Brush. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string. And with this mess that has been created in the first inning, Hirschfeld might get out of it without a run allowed. Well, another run allowed, I should say. Here's the wind and the 0-1. Fastball is upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. Out of the windup with a man at third and 2 down in the top of the first inning. Garcilaso lays down the sign. Pitch to Wilcox. Up and in. Ball 2, strike 1. To the right-handed hitter, Wilcox. Hirschfeld gets the sign. The pitch. Breaking ball is a beauty. Down the middle, thigh high. It's 2-2. Yeah, he's got an arsenal of pitches. The fastball, the breaking ball, and, of course, that changeup. Hirschfeld comes home with a 2-2. Upstairs, took something off of that one. 3 balls and 2 strikes with Colton Whittler on deck. This University team can slug it around. The Beat Diggers will be finding out, but so can Brush. Breaking ball is popped up into shallow left field. Reed is coming on, ranges under it, makes the one-handed grab, and that does it for University here in the top of the first inning. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head to the bottom of the first. University won, and the Beat Diggers are coming to bat. It's a 1-minute break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. The Beet Diggers starting lineup is brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan. Proud to be Northeast Colorado's locally owned hometown savings and loan with locations in Fort Morgan, Sterling, and Brush. Available 24/7 for your banking needs. Equitable Savings and Loan. Batting first is the pitcher B.J. Hirschfeld. The shortstop Baby Matos Garcia hits second. Different lineup today. Aaron Williams, the first baseman who leads the team in RBIs, bats third. The cleanup hitter is Trent Mounts. Batting fifth is the right fielder Ryan Fergus. Jaron Peterson is the sixth hitter. He's the second baseman, the DH Ryan Dunker, making his first start of the year, bats seventh. Left fielder Noah Reed hits eighth, and Justin Griffith, the center fielder, bats ninth for University. Noah Trujillo is at first.
Leading off for the Beet
Second
Diggers,
baseman is
the bottom
Levi
of the
Dart.
first inning.
Over at third is Colton Whittler. The shortstop is Paul Medina. Noah Cordova in left. The center fielder is Jake Spence, and right is Spencer Wilcox. Behind the plate is Bo Hawley, and on the mound is right-hander Cameron Moulter. And here is Hirschfeld hitting out of the one hole for the first time this year, batting .296. The stretch with the bases empty in the pitch. That's a fastball down the middle for the strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hirschfeld awaits the 0-1. Here it is. And that is outside. The count levels at 1 ball and 1 strike. To the Beet Digger pitcher hitting from the right side. Beet Diggers have just 3 home runs this year, and it's all from the same player. Baby Matos Garcia, the fastball is upstairs and all at home. 1 against Yuma and 2 against Valley. Speaking of Valley, University split with them, as did the Beet Diggers. 2-1 offering, and the fastball is on the inside corner for a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hirschfeld. Hawley setting up on the outer half. The pitch swung on and chopped left side, and the third baseman snags it to his left, throws low to first and safe. It'll be an infield hit, even though the ball was not cleanly handled by Trujillo. Whittler made the play, but Hirschfeld got down that line. We'll call it a straight-up single.
Number 12.
He had to range far to his left, and B.J. Hirschfeld utilized some speed. Yeah, Medina might have gotten to that in the hole, but it would have been a longer throw for him, so Whittler had the only shot. And now we'll have a courtesy runner, and this will be Colin Cole running for B.J. Hirschfeld. University scored a run in the top of the first inning on Bo Hawley's RBI single.
Your attention, please. Courtesy runner number 5.
Matos Garcia hitting .296, has driven in 17. The pitch, and that is in there for a strike on the outer half. Bell tie, it's 0-1. Baby leads the team in home runs and RBIs. 17 ribbies. Yeah, he'll win the home run title unless somebody starts getting hot. Short lead at first for Cole. Moulter looks in, the righty delivers. Swung on and fouled. Pulled the string on that one. It's 0-2. He's a tall, lanky right-hander, but doesn't bring a ton of heat. He throws it fairly hard. But he just showed right there that he can throw the off-speed stuff as well. No balls and 2 strikes with a man on, nobody out, bottom of the first inning. The Bulldogs lead 1-0. And Baby awaits. Swung on and fouled back. That fastball was tailing away. And a nice job by Baby. Simply sticking out the bat. Again, an 0-2 pitch is coming to Baby. The stretch and the offering. Swing and a miss on a slow breaking ball, and Baby was way out in front. And there's one down.
First baseman, number 4.
Yeah, he was not waiting on that pitch. Here's Aaron Williams. And that's the thing. No matter how good of a hitter you are, like Baby is, man, you're down 0-2, and you're basically a prisoner. And the pitcher's the landlord. Williams awaits the offering. Fastball down and away. Aaron, easily the best hitter on this team average-wise, batting .458. He's having an all-conference season, having an all-state type of season. Short lead at first. And the 1-0, and that is low with a changeup. 2 balls and no strikes to the Bead Digger first baseman Aaron Williams. With a brush down 1-0 in the bottom of the first inning at home. These two teams will play on Saturday morning in Greeley at 11 o'clock right here on 1010 and KSIR.com. 2-0. That's a fastball for a strike on the outside corner at the knees, and so far, Moulter's done an excellent job locating pitches. He did not give in on that 2-0. That was nowhere near the middle. He found the corner there. Again, Cole with a very short lead at first. Now a couple of steps. The pitch way outside. On that side-winding fastball, it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Waiting to hit next is Trent Mount, who's been in that 6 hole, but now has moved up in the lineup. Williams awaits the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Again, looked like some off speed on that one. To Aaron Williams, it's 3-2. And right now, first time around the order, the advantage goes to the pitcher as the Bead Diggers attempt to figure out Moulter and time him out. Let's see if Cole stays at first on a 3-2. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted foul, and out of play down the right side, giving chase. Over there was the first baseman, Noah Trujillo, but nothing doing. It remains at 3-2. And you know that with a 3-2 pitch, I don't think Moulter is fearful of throwing a changeup or a curveball. He'll do whatever he has to do. The offering. Swung on and drifted foul, and out of play down the right side. And again, sticking out his bat there was Aaron Williams on the off-speed. That's what you got to do. This is a very, very good hitter for Brush. Excellent contact hitter. 1 on, 1 out in the bottom of the first inning. It'll be another 3-2 pitch to Aaron Williams. Here it is. Swung on and fouled to the screen. Boy, that's the way to work this pitcher. This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat and the 18th pitch of the inning already for Cameron Moulter. Looks back at first. Stretch. Pitch to Williams. Up and away, and he walked him. That is a well-earned walk by the Bead Digger first baseman, the senior Aaron Williams.
Third baseman, number 7, Trent Mount.
Well, this is Trent Mount's time to shine. Has struggled at the plate with a 208 average.
One time for the city.
But he does have a good eye up there. Mount has walked 9 times to his credit. So his on-base percentage considerably higher than his batting average. Runners take their leads. Cole at second, Williams at first. The offering. Swing and a miss. He took a swing at a fastball that was not a fastball. Pulled the string on that one. Got to sit back there. Or how about a fastball swing and a breaking ball? No balls and 1 strike. Again, Moulter looks in. And the offering. And the breaking ball is a beauty. On the inner half at the knees. I don't think Mount liked it, but from this vantage point, looked pretty good at strike 2. This is the position Baby was in earlier in this inning. No balls and 2 strikes. The stretch by Moulter. The pitch outside. Good fastball. I'm telling you, his location has been pretty impeccable here. Even though he walked the batter, but Williams had to do everything in his power in order to merit that walk. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Mount. Trent awaits. The offering. Breaking ball is lifted into deep left center field. Way back, and that ball's going to be caught in the gap. Apparently didn't get all the ball. And there's 2 down. As the catch was made over there by Jake Spence. Man, I thought he got a lot more than that. But that ball just died.
Number 13, Ryan Fergus.
So 2 down for Fergus. That ball didn't nearly travel as far as I thought from this vantage point. Ryan Fergus hitting .353. That's second on the team with a chance to tie the game with a base hit. Stretch by Moulter. The pitch. Fastball, a strike. On the outer portion, just above the knees, it's 0-1. That was already pitch number 23, so maybe they can chase Moulter out of this game earlier than he would like if they worked the pitch count like Williams did. The offering, swing and a miss, totally fooled was Fergus. I mean, he went up there guessing and guessed wrong. No balls and 2 strikes, the third hitter of the first 5 that he's had an 0-2 count on, and he retired the other 2. Fergus awaits. 0-2 pitch, way outside, off the glove of Hawley to the screen. The runners advance to third and second, respectively, and Cole and Aaron Williams. It's going to be ruled a passed ball, undoubtedly. Ball should have been caught on the fly. Now Fergus can somehow scratch out a base hit in the outfield. That could give the Beat Diggers the lead. 1-2 to Ryan Fergus. Moulter delivers. Swung on and grounded down the third baseline and over the bag down the line towards the corner. 1 run scores. Williams headed to the plate and no throw will be made. And it's a 2-run single for Ryan Fergus on a ball that looked like it scraped the bag. And the Beat Diggers lead the Bulldogs of University 2-1
Second baseman
here in the bottom of the first inning.
Jaron Peterson.
And here's Peterson getting 219. I mean, that ball was painted down the line by Fergie. And the pitch is a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. The clutch base hit there by Fergus with 2 down. Beat Diggers might be a little bit, you would think, rusty because they haven't played in a while, but they've come out here in the bottom of the first inning, and that pitch is down and away and been able to score 2 runs. 2 balls and no strikes. Two and 0 to Peterson. See if he's taking all the way. The pitch. Swung on and grounded slowly on the left side. Medina at short is not going to be able to make the play. We'll call that a base hit. It was a slow roller. I think if he comes up with it, he doesn't make the play anyway. So an infield hit on the slow roller in the hole.
Now batting number 20.
And now the Beat Diggers in this inning
Designated hitter spot. Ryan
have picked up 3 base hits. Here's Ryan Dunker, who has 1 at-bat this season in which he struck out. A tall order for a player with very few at-bats. Swing and a miss, blown away by that one on the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike to Ryan Dunker. The stretch, the offering, and that is just outside. That was close, but definitely a ball. 1-1 to the sophomore. Fergus at second, Peterson at first. Ryan awaits the pitch. Here it comes, and he takes it for a strike, a changeup at the knees. It is 2-1. Or check that, 1 ball and 2 strikes to Ryan Dunker. Hawley lays down the sign. The pitch swung on and fouled off to the right. Nice job of just sticking out the bat on the changeup. That was pitch number 33. So the Beat Diggers not only have scored, but have scored, forcing Moulter to throw a ton of pitches. The stretch. The pitch. Swung on and popped foul and out of play. Again, the off-speed. And Dunker did enough to keep those hands back to extend the at-bat. That 2-run single was brought to you by MMI International by Fergus, 842-5161. When buying a mixer feeder truck, nothing compares to the MMI design, craftsmanship, and service. And the breaking ball is a called strike 3 to Ryan Dunker. And the Beat Diggers are done here in the bottom of the first inning. Not before they scored 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. Let's head to the second in Brush. The Beat Diggers 2, the University Bulldogs 1 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. 6, 7, and 8 for University as we head to the top of the second inning in Brush. The Beat Diggers hold a 2-1 lead with their ace, B.J. Hirschfeld, on the hill. Brush was in trouble at the top of the first inning. University had a run across and men at first and second when Jake Spence hit into a 4-6-3 double play. And then the next hitter was retired.
For the Bulldogs. Third baseman number 40.
And here is
Whittler.
Colton Whittler to step in. Yeah, in these Patriot League games against the quality teams, you've got to at least split. And keep in mind, University beat Sterling twice, so the Beat Diggers are going to either have to beat Eaton once or sweep University. They want any chance at least to finish as high as second. And the pitch is in there for a strike, a swinging strike. No balls and one strike to Colton Whittler. Hirschfeld delivers. Fastball is up and in. Count moves to 1-1. Wind and pitch. Swung on and popped up on the right side. The first baseman, Aaron Williams, along the line, makes the two-handed grab, and there's one down. Yeah, the one thing that BJ does well is throw strikes. 2-0. His record with a .82 ERA going in. Not necessarily a strikeout pitcher, but he allows defense to make the plays and pick up strikeouts when he needs them. Noah Trujillo steps in from the right side, batting out of the 7-hole for University. Here in the top half of the second inning with the Beat Diggers holding a 2-1 lead. Wind and pitch, down and in. And threw him that changeup, 1 ball and no strikes. And BJ comes home. Swing and foul tipped into the glove of Garcilaso. And the count even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here to Noah Trujillo. The offering. Fastball, a strike on the outer half at the knees, and it's 1-2. Yeah, that was a huge double play turned by Brush. If not, that could have been a 2 or 3 run inning by University 1 inning ago. And the 1-2. Swung on and grounded left side. Baby in the hole at short. Drops the ball. Tried to backhand it and throw. That will be an error. Trujillo does not run that well, and if Baby makes that play, he throws him out. First unofficial error of the game. Here's Levi Dart, the second baseman. I believe Dart's only a freshman.
Baseman number 9, Levi Dart.
Yeah, Baby had time there. I think he was thinking that runner was going to get down the line, but yeah, Trujillo does not run that well. Dart with more speed, certainly more speed than the man on the base paths. The stretch. Throw back to first and fairly close, but back in diving was Trujillo. And against these teams, you got to play solid defense, and the Beat Diggers know that. 2-step lead. And the offering. That's right there for a strike on the inside corner. With that fastball, it's no balls and 1 strike. Good spot there by Hirschfeld. 2-step advantage. Looks back. The offering. Fastball is high. The count is level. At 1 ball and 1 strike, a bank that is committed to their community and keeping banking simple. Morgan Federal Bank, 321 Ensign. There's a difference. Morgan Federal Bank. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on, 1 out, a 1-run lead for the Beat Diggers. The pitch and the breaking ball, swing and a miss. 1-2. That was out there on a tee for him to hit hard, and all of a sudden the ball dropped right into the glove of the junior Garcilaso. 1-2. Can Hirschfeld pick up a strikeout? The offering, and that one behind him. Well, it's a good thing he didn't hit him. In fact, it might have come closer to hitting the bat, but Dart did a good job of positioning that bat out of the way. 2-2. Stretch. Hirschfeld comes home. swung on and driven into the left center field. Got a long run for Griffith. He's not going to get to that baseball until it hits the fence, and he's going to get it back in. But into third is Trujillo, and into second is Levi Darts with a one-out double. And University is threatening here in the second inning.
Now batting in the designated.
There's Casey Montgomery.
Casey Montgomery.
And that's why the error certainly hurts. That was just committed by Baby. Because then your pitcher's got to bail you out. And even though he got ahead in the count, did not happen. Throw back to second on the appeal for the lead runner, but they're saying Trujillo did step on the bag. So here's Montgomery stepping in for University out of the windup with 2 on and only 1 out. Hirschfeld comes home. Fastball down the middle for a strike. Now he can go to his arsenal of all-speed and breaking pitches to try and retire Montgomery, who's got a lot of strength up there. He's a big, strong kid. No balls and 1 strike. Hirschfeld comes home. Breaking ball is down and in. Count levels at 1-1. Hirschfeld has thrown a lot more pitches, a lot more at this point than he did against Sterling after an inning and a third. And the 1-1 offering. And he bounced it in there. He definitely was trying to throw something off speed, got stuck in his fingers. 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 Brush lead in the second inning is in jeopardy with 1 down. Garcilaso lays down the sign, and the pitch. Breaking ball is popped up. It's playable for Williams in foul territory right behind the coach's box, and he makes the catch. That's a big out recorded by Hirschfeld. And there is 2 down, and you are facing, well, you do have Noah Cordova. Yeah, Montgomery's the number 9 hitter. Cordova had that base hit into the left center field gap. Well, how sweet would it be to get him out and have Brush retain the lead? Hirschfeld will wind up with 2 runners in scoring position. The pitch, swing and a miss on the inner half. And again, it looked like he pulled the string slightly on that one. It's 0-1. Hirschfeld gets the sign. And the offering. And the bender gets to the screen, and coming to the plate is Trujillo. The throw to the plate is going to get by Hirschfeld up the first base side, and Williams will flag it down. But scoring is Trujillo on the wild pitch. And it's 2-2. And the other runner, Dart, moves up. 1 ball and 1 strike. So the damage was not completely prevented, and they still have a shot to take the lead. Here's the wind and the 1-1, and that one bounces in. But that one was blocked by Aaron Garcilaso. Two balls and 1 strike. And the pitch is speed down and in. 3-1. With Dart at third. Dart doubled in this inning. And Paul Medina's on deck. And now Cordova calls time. Yeah, this could be one of these games that takes a while. 3 balls and 1 strike, just based on the pace so far. The pitch and the curveball's in there for a strike. Excuse me, 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Noah Cordova. Out of the windup with a man at third is Hirschfeld. The pitch swung on in line. That's a base hit into right center field as Fergus plays it on a hop. Scoring is Levi Dart, and the Bulldogs have tallied 2 runs in the top of the second inning and lead the Bead Diggers 3-2 in Brush.
Paul Medina.
Paul Medina reached on a catcher's interference in the first inning. And he will now hit as the Beat Diggers have fallen behind for the second time in the game. Stretched by BJ. And the offering swung on and foul back. I'm sure the Beat Diggers are planning on using another pitcher at this point, only because of the pitch count that's been run up here by B.J. Hirschfeld. No balls and one strike. And the offering swung on and lifted into shallow left center field. Matos Garcia's out, and he makes the basket catch to his knees, almost like a receiver out there. And that does it in the top of the second inning for the Bulldogs. Excellent play by Baby. However, 2 runs on 2 hits, a Beat Digger error, and a man left. We go to the bottom of the second. University 3, Brush 2 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. 3, Brush 2. Let's head to the bottom of the second inning.
For the Beat Diggers in the bottom of the second inning.
The Beat Diggers will have the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. Noah Reed,
21, Noah Reed,
along with Justin Griffith and B.J. Hirschfeld against right-hander Cameron Moultrie, who in the first inning threw 35 pitches and allowed 3 hits. Now, even though they played 2 games against Sterling, one yesterday, the other one on Tuesday, they used just 3 pitchers. Spencer Wilcox, who went the distance on Tuesday. Caleb Padilla, who went 6 yesterday. Fastball is low, 1 ball, no strikes. And then Matt Nemec, who went an inning. So they have plenty of arms here. 1 ball and no strikes. The offering swung on line, base hit into left field. That's the 4th hit for the Beat Diggers. And Noah Reed picks it up to lead off the bottom of the second inning on a hanger. He waited on that changeup and blasted it. And here comes Griffith.
Center fielder number 2, Justin Griffith.
Reed was a 278 hitter going in. Griffith is hitting 273. And you cannot ignore Griffith's speed. This guy can run. There's the lead at first for Reed, about a step. Very conservative. No threat to go with that lack of a lead. The pitch squaring to Bunt and lays it down foul up the third base side. Good idea. But he angled the bat just a little bit too much. And now he's down on the count at no balls and 1 strike. And the third baseman, Whittler, is now playing in on the edge of the grass. No balls and 1 strike to the Beat Diggers center fielder, the sophomore Justin Griffith. With the senior Hirschfeld on deck, the Beat Diggers trail 3-2 in the bottom of the second inning in Brush. Again, a 1-step lead at first for Reed. The pitch again squaring to Bunt, and he pops it up. That's caught, and Reed somehow is way off the bag. Throw to first. That's a double play. That was a disaster on both ends. I mean, Reed never looked at the ball. He just took off. And an easy double play. I mean, that could have been made by a 5th grade team.
Now batting, pitcher number 11, B.J. Hirschfeld.
There's 2 down. Yeah, that'll go 5-3 on the back end of the double play. Yeah, that was just bad baseball by the Beat Diggers at the plate and on the base paths. The pitch down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. And after 35 pitches in the first inning, only 5 so far thrown here in the second. Hirschfeld singled to begin the first, and he takes it for a strike on the sidearm fastball. Belt high, and the count is level at 1 ball and 1 strike. To B.J. Hirschfeld. Stretch and pitch, up and away. 2-1. So 3 seniors in Hirschfeld, Matos Garcia, and Williams are at the top of the lineup. The pitch swung on and popped up into left center field. Jake Spence, the center fielder, in the gap, makes the catch. And it essentially turns into a 1-2-3 inning, even though Noah Reed led off the inning with a base hit. 2 complete in Brush. It's University 3 and the Beat Diggers 2 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. University 3, Brush 2. Let's head to the third. B.J. Hirschfeld will be dealing with the heart of the order. Bo Hawley, Jake Spence, and Spencer Wilcox. The Beat Diggers have committed the game's only error. In fact, they've committed 2 errors. It's part of the reason they're down in this game, but only by a run. Now this hitter, Hawley, singled in a run in the first inning.
Catcher, number 17, Bo Hawley.
The Beat Diggers just returned 2 starters from that state championship, state runner-up team. They got to the state title game. University returned 4 starters, including Hawley. Wind and pitch, and the breaking ball is lined up. One hop, the baby is short. He sets, he throws to first, 1 out. That's 2 very good plays in a row that Matos Garcia has made. One to close out the top of the second inning, and now here in the top of the third. 1 down for Jake Spence, who hit a bullet on 1 hop that was fielded by Peterson, and that turned into a 4-6-3 double play. Wind and pitch, swung on line, foul down the right side, way out in front of the changeup that was up in the zone. It's 0-1. Again, University and Brush will play on Saturday morning at 11 o'clock. Right here on 1010 and KSIR.com from Greeley. 0-1 pitch, swung on and fisted foul, and out of play off to the left. Holy mohungus. Thought that was headed for my automobile. I mean, not that that thing's not 11 years old, because it is, but it's already got a crack. No balls and 2 strikes. Spence digs in. Garcilaso lays down to sign the pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball above the letters. Man, that was a strike to Shaq. And there's 2 down.
Now batting right fielder number 24, Spencer Wilcox.
2 down for Spencer Wilcox, who popped to left to end the first. Now Hirschfeld getting into a little bit of a groove. Fastball is upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. Both teams with 4 hits in the game. Garcilaso looking over for the dugout, or to the dugout for the sign. And the 1-0, and the breaking ball drops in for a strike on the inside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike to the right-handed hitter, Spencer Wilcox. He's the right fielder this afternoon for University. And Hirschfeld comes home, and he bounced it in there. Again, it got stuck on his fingers. 2 balls and 1 strike. Usually when it gets stuck on your fingers, that's going to be an all-speed pitch. And that looked like it was a straight change. 2-1. Fastball is low. 3-1. To Spencer Wilcox. Sun is beaming here in Brush. With a base is empty and 2 down in the third. The pitch. Swung on and fouled to the screen on a breaking ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Well, I can't believe this score is correct. Platte Valley leads Sterling 9-0. After 4 innings, Sterling's playing for the 3rd consecutive day on KPMX and KPMX.com. Fastball is high. It's a walk to Wilcox.
Now batting third base.
That'll extend the inning for the third baseman, Colton Whittler, who popped to the first baseman, Williams, in his first at-bat. And Hirschfeld is halfway to 110. And he's not halfway through this game. He's only in the third. The stretch by BJ. The pitch. And the changeup is low. Had the action of a sinker. 1 ball and no strikes. University leads 3-2 in the top of the third inning with 2 out and 1 on. Hirschfeld looks back. Throw back to first. Back in diving is Wilcox. Again, you can follow us on Twitter at KSIR Sports or at 1010 KSIR Sports Facebook page. 1 ball and no strikes to Whittler. BJ comes home. Breaking ball drops in for a strike on the inner half at the knees. That was a thing of beauty, and the count is level at 1-1. Hirschfeld delivers, runner going, taken for a ball. The throw to second. It's up the second base side, and coming off the bag, but not applying the tag was Peterson, so a stolen base for Wilcox. Yeah, he came off the bag, and Peterson had applied the tag, even though there was no chance to get him initially. Might have got him going back. But it was clearly a stolen base by Wilcox, even with the overslide. 2 balls and 1 strike. Whittler awaits the pitch. Breaking ball is down and in. 3-1. With Noah Trujillo waiting to hit next. Hirschfeld looks back. The pitch very high, and he's walked 2 in a row. Very uncharacteristic for the senior right-hander. Noah Trujillo reached on an error and then later scored. Well, if you get him, then you start the 4th inning with the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. Garcilaso lays down a sign. And the pitch. Breaking ball's a strike on the inside corner just below belt level. And it's 0-1. BJ has a strikeout in this inning of Jake Spence. The pitch extremely high. Count is even at 1-1. Trujillo was able to score in the second inning on a wild pitch. And now he calls time. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 on, 2 out. The Bulldogs lead the Beat Daters in brush by a run. The stretch by Hirschfeld. And the pitch. That's right there for a strike on the breaking ball. Again, belt high. It is 1-2. Now looking for the out pitch is Hirschfeld. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the offering. Swing and a miss and a fastball up and in, and BJ gets his second strikeout of the inning. No runs for University. No hits, no errors, and 2 men left. They were both walks. Let's head to the bottom of the 3rd. University 3, Brush 2 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Let's go to the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Shortstop number 12.
University leads Brush 3-2. Here in the bottom of the 3rd. Apologize that we lost you for a second there. Here's Baby Matos Garcia. The stretch and pitch. Swing and a miss and a sweeping breaking ball. Baby struck out his first time up. No balls and 1 strike against the right-hander Cameron Moulter. And the offering. Swung on and driven into center field. Jake Spence is right there. He moved in 2 steps and caught that line drive for the out. Much better at bat for Baby the second time around.
Number 4, Aaron Williams.
Here's Aaron Williams. Williams drew a 9-pitch walk to pitch, and that's down and away on the changeup. 1 ball and no strikes to Williams. And the offering swung on and fouled to the screen. Count is level at 1 ball and 1 strike. Grocery, meat, and fresh deli counters, floral, pharmacy, Western Union, and public service payments, and 24-hour gas. Brush Grocery Cart at 1302 West Edison Street in Brush. And that's a strike, a beautiful bender. Down the middle, it's 1-2 to Aaron Williams. The Bee Diggers scored their 2 runs in the first inning. University with a run in the first and 2 in the second. And the offering swung on and fisted and caught in foul territory by the first baseman Trujillo on the soft line drive, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman number 7.
There's Trent Mount.
One time for the city. My city.
Mount is first time up, popped to left center. The stretch with the bases empty by Mulcher, and the offering down and away. That was pitch number 50. Yeah, Sterling is getting blasted in Kersey 9-0 by Platte Valley, one of the bottom feeders in this league. Down and away, 2-0. 2 balls and no strike to the junior third baseman, Trent Mount. Mulcher stretches, and the offering swung on and popped foul out of play off to the right. When you're shopping for new appliances, shop the best appliance store in Fort Morgan, B&B Appliance, with a full and complete line of Whirlpool appliances to help you find your perfect fit. B&B Appliance in downtown Fort Morgan. 2-1 to Mount. And the pitch. That is a little bit high. That's a good take by Trent. Man, I should have worn a bathing suit, man. This is either me or it's pretty hot out here, which I'm not minding. If I complain about that, get me out of here. 3-1 pitch. Runs inside. It's a walk. Second walk issued by Mulcher. Here's Ryan Fergus,
Now batting,
who had a
right
2-run
number
single
13. Ryan
with 2 down in the first inning. Neither pitcher has had a 1-2-3 inning. And that continues in the bottom of the third. The stretch. Fergus awaits the pitch. Here it is. And he takes it for a strike. A fastball on the outside corner at the knees. No balls and 1 strike. Mulcher's now halfway to 110 pitches. The bullpens will play a role in this one. And the offering. Swung on and grounded to third on 2 hops. Wilder drops it, throws it up, and throws it in time. Didn't throw it up, he just threw it to first. I don't know what I was saying there. But either way, that's it for the Bee Diggers. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a man left. Let's head to the 4th after the break. It's University 3, Brush 2 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back in Brush. The Bee Diggers trail the University Bulldogs 3-2 as we head to the 4th inning. And B.J. Hirschfeld will be facing the 8, 9, and 1 hitters, starting with Levi Dart.
Leading off for the Bulldogs will be top of the 4th inning. Second baseman number 9, Levi Dart.
Dart doubled in his previous at bat. And later, University scored 2 runs in that frame. That was the second. Hirschfeld looks in for the sign. And the pitch swung on and driven into left center field, way back towards the fence. And it's off the bottom of the fence on 1 hop. That'll be the second double in the game by Levi Dart, who goes in sliding head first. And that pitch was
now hitting in the
tattooed.
designated hitter spot number 35, Casey Montgomery.
Here's the 9-hitter Casey Montgomery, as University already leads by a run in this 4th inning. And for the Bulldogs, that's their 5th hit of the game. The stretch and the offering, up and away. 1 ball and no strikes to the 9th place hitter, the DH for University. And ball comes home. Breaking ball's a beauty. Belt high, it's a strike. Count levels at 1-1 with Noah Cordova on deck. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Took a hack at that, and BJ threw it right by him. Count now sitting at 1-2. See if he can put him away. Need a strikeout here. BJ's got 2, both in the previous inning. The offering. Swung on and lifted into shallow right field. Fergus is coming on, still coming. Ranges under it, makes the catch. Holding at second is Dart. There's 1 out. Okay, so that's the same as the strikeout as long as the runner does not advance.
Number 1, Noah Cordova.
However, Noah Cordova has singled twice, so here's some trouble coming up if you're a beat digger. And Noah Cordova. First time he singled to left center, the second time to right field. Hirschfeld looks back, and the pitch. Breaking ball is lifted down the left field line. That is way back there. Reed along the line, and that ball is in fair territory. Again off the fence. Dart will score, and Trujillo into second with an RBI double. Make it Cordova, and now University leads 4-2.
Medina.
So 2 doubles, one by Dart, the other by Cordova. Medina 0 for 1, a catcher's interference and a pop-out. We're at the top of the hour. This is 1010 KSIR, Brush, Fort Morgan Ray, and KSIR.com as that pitch is upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes to Medina, officially 0 for 1 in the game. The stretch and pitch. Swung on, grounded to second. To his right is Peterson. Sidearms to first for the out. Advancing to third is Cordova, and there's 2 down.
Catcher number 17, Bo Hawley.
Here's Bo Hawley, who singled, driving in a run and grounded out. Big, important hitter for Hirschfeld to retire. Hey, you certainly don't want to make this a 3-run game. Wind and offering. Swung on and fouled back. It was a check swing. And he fouled it to the backstop. No balls and 1 strike. That was pitch number 73 for BJ. He might have a maximum of 2 innings left. The Beat Diggers are going to have to go to the bullpen in the 6th, undoubtedly. No balls and 1 strike. And the offering. Breaking ball is driven down the left field line. If it's fair, it's trouble. That is inside the line for a base hit. A run scores. Hawley around first. He's into second with an RBI double, the third 2-bagger of the inning for the Bulldogs. University now leads 5-2. And here's Jake Spence, who grounded out and struck out. Well, the Bee Diggers are going to have to put together something offensively like they did in the first inning. That goes without saying, even though I did say it. And now an intentional walk to Spence. I think that's a very good move because that kid is a terror.
Right fielder, number 24,
and there's a base
Spencer
open
Wilcox.
anyway. Yeah, with a base open, why not? So Wilcox will now hit the pitch. Fastball, a strike. One ball and no strikes. And the offering. Fouled off to the right. I said 1-0. It was 0-1, and now it's 0-2 to Wilcox. That was pitch number 76 for Hirschfeld. Wilcox at 0 for 1, the pitch. And that's a strike. Well, you better tag him out. And Garcilaso dropped the ball, didn't tag him out. The throw through to first. And, well, Spence at first took off back to the dugout, so it goes as a strikeout. The base runner gave himself up. And that'll do it here in this. Yeah, the guy at first went to the dugout, so I don't even know what happened there. Anyway, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. The Bee Diggers stayed on the field because the home plate umpire, I guess, didn't officially call it an out. But when the runner that was on first already strode to the dugout, that was it. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. University 5, Brush 2. This is 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.
Leading off for the Beat Diggers in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Let's head to the bottom of the 4th.
second baseman, number 10.
The Bay Diggers trail the University Bulldogs 5-2. Still got plenty of at-bats left, but let's start right now if you're Brush. Jaron Peterson steps in. The stretch by the righty Moulter, and the pitch down and away with a breaking changeup, I should say. 1 ball and no strikes. With the bases empty, the offering. Swung on and driven into right field. Way back as Wilcox towards the track. And that takes 1 hop. Doesn't get to the fence, but Peterson is around first. He's into second with a leadoff double. That's the way to start the inning for Jaron Peterson. He gave that a ride. And here's Ryan Dunker, who struck out looking his first time up.
Now hitting in the designated hitter spot, number 23, Ryan Dunker.
At the very least, I think Ryan wants to establish some confidence and just make contact. And in the process, move the runner over if he doesn't get a base hit. Cameron Moulter, the right-hander, delivers down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 runs in the fourth for University. The Beat Diggers' lone tallies came in the first inning. Looking back, and the 1-0. Swung on that ball. Is laced for off the shortstop's glove. And it's going to be a base hit either way as Medina chases it down to the second base side of the bag. That ball was roped by Ryan Dunker. It looked like it was headed for center field for a hit. Still a base hit.
Fielder number 21, Noah Reed.
And here is Noah Reed, and now the Beat Diggers have something cooking here in the fourth inning. That ball was laced. All right, Noah, you came through in your first at bat. Now he needs to do it with men on base. The tying run is at the plate. The Beat Diggers down in the fourth inning, 5-2. The stretch. Pitch to Reed. Takes it for a strike. That's side armor at the knees. It's 0-1. To Noah Reed. Peterson led off with a double. And the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball is a beauty on the inner half that froze Reed. Down on the count at 0-2 with Justin Griffith on deck. No balls and 2 strikes to the Beat Digger left fielder. The stretch by Moulter and the pitch. That is down and away. That barely missed. Wow, that's a take there that Reed really got away with. 1-2. Yeah, I can't believe he took that pitch. That was close enough. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The offering. Swing and a miss on a sweeping breaking ball. Throw back to first. Dunker back and standing. Peterson breaks for the plate. He slides in safely. Great play there by Jaron Peterson, who essentially steals home. And the Beat Diggers have drawn to within 2. It's 5-3. Man, and Peterson with a lot of speed there. And here's Justin Griffith.
Center fielder number 2, Justin Griffith.
Yeah, Griffith bunted at a ball that was caught in the air by the third baseman Whittler. It turned into a double play. The stretch, so he is 0 for 1 in the game. The pitch, swung on, grounded left side. The shortstop Medina in the hole flips to second for 1. Throw to first will be way late. And there's 2 down. Off the 6-4 fielder's choice.
Now batting pitcher.
2 down for
11,
B.J. Hirschfeld.
Hirschfeld.
Hirschfeld is singled and popped out. Well, the Beat Diggers got one of the runs back. Now looking to get another as the senior steps in. Stretch, the pitch. That's taken a little bit low on the off-speed. Man, that barely misses. And that's a lot of Moulter's game. Even when he doesn't throw a strike, he's not off by far. hasn't thrown anything wildly outside or super high. 1 ball and no strikes to Hirschfeld. The stretch and the offering. Down and away. Plenty of movement on that side-winding pitch. It's 2-0. That was pitch number 67 by Moulter. 2 balls and no strikes. Griffith off of first. And BJ awaits. And that's in the dirt. Throw back to first. Griffith back in diving. 3 balls and no strikes. And I assume BJ will be taking here with Baby on deck. And Baby had a very good at-bat his second time up. Lining it to center. 5-3 University here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 3 balls and no strikes to the Beat Digger pitcher. And Moulter comes home. Swung on and grounded. Foul down the third baseline, so he had the hit sign. And didn't hit it well, but nearly kept it fair, and it would have been a base hit because playing off the line was Widler. So it's 3-1 with 2 down in the bottom of the 4th. Hirschfeld settles back into the box. The stretch and the offering. Swung on and fouled back. Well, the good news here is that Griffith will be taking off from first base. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Got to make sure that the ball is delivered to the plate. And he's good to go. There he goes. And that's taken high on the off-speed. And BJ draws a walk. That's an excellent plate appearance there by B.J. Hirschfeld.
Arnaldo Maltos Garcia.
Baby is struck out and lined out. Baby, it's time to hit your 4th home run of the year. Although I hope he didn't hear me because I don't want him to go for it necessarily unless he's got that pitch. First and second, the Beat Diggers have already tallied a run here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Moulter stretches. Baby awaits the pitch. And he takes the breaking ball for a strike. Beautiful side-winding curveball. It's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to the Beat Digger shortstop. Rushes down by 2. And the offering. Swung on and lifted to center field. Going back is Spence, but he's got room out there. He makes the catch. And the Beat Diggers have to settle for 1 run here in the bottom of the 4th inning. The Beat Diggers get that run on 2 hits. No errors and 2 men left. 4 complete. University 5. Brush 3 on 1010 KSRR and KSRR.com. Ryan Fergus is the new pitcher for the Beat Diggers. B.J. Hirschfeld goes to second. Noah Reed goes from left to right. Jaron Peterson goes from second to left field.
Leading off for the Bulldogs.
Fergus is 2-1 on the year, a 3.89 ERA.
Third baseman Colton Widler.
However, his walk-to-strikeout ratio is not good. 11 walks and 8 strikeouts in 9 innings. That is the one element of his game, despite all the good stuff he brings to the hill, that he wants to correct. 1 in the pitch. That's a fastball for a strike. That's a good-looking pitch thrown to Colton Widler, who popped out and walked. If he can give them 2 to 3 solid innings, the Beat Diggers can come back and win this game. Ryan delivers, and the breaking ball is upstairs. 6, 7, and 8 hitters. Good spot to put Fergus in, because that BJ pitched this inning, and Fergus would have come in the 6th. That might have been the heart of the order, which is much tougher. The offering. A strike with a fastball in the inner half at the knees. It's 1-2. BJ was effective at times, but he's facing a very good lineup. The offering. Breaking ball drops in, called strike 3. That was a nasty curveball, and Widler is frozen. 1 down for Noah Trujillo.
Number 41, Noah Trujillo.
Yeah, that was just nasty. Trujillo has reached on an error and struck out. As he steps in for University. Line and pitch. Fastball, a strike at the knees. Right down the middle. No balls and 1 strike. And the offering. Curveball is taken low. Count levels at 1-1. Fergie gets the sign from Garcilaso, who receives it from the dugout. And the pitch. And the breaking ball is a strike at the knees. Man, he's got a nasty curve working today. Nasty so far. He throws that pitch more consistently. Going to be tough to hit. And the 1-2. Swung on and popped up. The pitcher, Fergus, will allow Mount to make the play. And the third baseman makes the catcher's 2 down.
Now batting second baseman.
Good job of Mount calling him off.
Dart.
And here is Levi Dart. Dart has been double trouble today for University with 2 doubles. The wind and the pitch. The breaking ball is a strike. No balls and 1 strike to Levi Dart. And the offering swung on and fouled straight back. It is 0-2. Oh, they're going to say 1-1. Apparently the first pitch. All right. Well, let's undo that. That's started to call a strike. That should be 0-2. That was one of those safe outs, and then 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball is high, and now it's 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike to Dart. 2 outs as the base is empty in the 5th inning. University leads Brush 5-3. The wind and offering. Swung on, grounded right back to Fergus, who throws to first for the out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Fergie. Let's head to the bottom of the 5th. The score, University 5, Brush 3 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. 5-3 in favor of University as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. And still in the game is Cameron Moulter, the right-hander, thrown 73 pitches. It'll be Aaron Williams, Trent Mounts, and Ryan Fergus.
Aaron Williams.
Williams walked and lined out. It was a soft line drive. So he's 0 for 1 in the game. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a sweeping breaking ball. To Aaron Williams, no balls and 1 strike. Yeah, he doesn't care about strike 1. He's so good with 2 strikes on him that he can adjust even if he's fooled on 1 pitch. The offering. Swung on, lined, and is it fair? It's on the line, and Williams headed for second. The throw is going to be made, and Williams is going to be in there with a leadoff double. The ball landed on the line down the right field side, and the Beat Diggers have a leadoff double. Oh, that was gorgeous.
Now batting third baseman.
That thing was twisting foul. Wasn't even hit that hard. But again, Williams knows how to adjust. And Trent Mount has popped out and walked. He's at the plate.
My city.
Nice job of the field umpire, Cody Roth. He was right there. He saw that ball land on the line. Called it fair, and Williams just kept on running while Wilcox chased it down. Let's see if Trent can deliver out of the cleanup position here. The stretch. And the pitch. And to the screen it ricochets, but not far back enough that Williams cannot advance to third. He does easily. Now, if you're Williams at third, you got to make sure that if there is a wild pitch or a pass ball, it doesn't ricochet like that, because that can be a fairly close play at the plate. But from second to third, no danger there. And Tim Galindo, the University head coach who we spoke with today on 1010 Preps and More, is out to talk to his pitcher, Cameron Moulter. Man at third, nobody out, bottom of the 5th inning. The Beat Diggers trail University 5-3, and Trent Mounts is a 1-ball, no strike count. And Moultry's already at 76 pitches, so he's still got plenty to go if he can stay in the game. But Coach Galindo wants to hold off on the bullpen, knowing this is their third game in as many days. The infield's playing halfway on the left side, which kind of surprised me with a 2-run lead. The pitch swung on line foul up the left side. It was hit hard, but way out in front was Mount. The count evens at 1-1 strike to Trent Mount at the bottom of the fifth inning. Williams with a conservative lead at third. The pitch swung on line for a base hit into left field. And here comes Aaron Williams to score, and Trent Mount has delivered an RBI single, and the Beat Diggers draw to within one. University 5, Brush 4
Ryan Fergus.
in the bottom of the fifth inning. What a nice job there by Mount. He was all over that pitch. Ryan Fergus with a 2-run single, and he's grounded out. And the pitch up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. One ball, no strikes to Fergie. And the offering swung on, grounded left side. Medina has it, flips to second for 1, and back to first, call it 2. 6-4-3, and there's 2 down. Medina's headed towards the dugout, but there's only 2 down. Big double play there, turned by University.
Right fielder.
And Levi Dart has a dart on the back
Jared
end.
Peterson.
Peterson has singled and doubled, and he stole home to give the Beat Diggers their third run of the game. Batting from the right side. Excellent ball game here from Brush. The pitch up and away. Monumental double play there, turned by the Bulldogs. 1 ball and no strikes. The stretch and the pitch taken for a strike on the changeup down the middle at the knees, and the count evens at 1-1. AC Ice proudly supports local high school sports throughout Northeast Colorado. When you need ice, don't just settle for any old frozen water. Get AC Ice at any local grocery or convenience store near you. The pitch upstairs with a fastball. Yeah, Peterson has gotten stronger. He just looks thicker from here. That could save some home run power if he lays into one. 2 balls and 1 strike, and the pitch. And he swings and pops it foul and out of play behind the screen. Count levels at 2-2. Beat Diggers trailed 3-2, then it was 5-2, but Brush has scored the last 2 runs of the game. 2-2 to Peterson. The offering swung on and lifted towards center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Had plenty of topspin as Jake Spence gets it back in, and Jaron Peterson is 3 for 3.
Now hitting in the designated hitter spot number 23, Ryan Dunker.
And here's Ryan Dunker, who had a base hit his last time up. He's 1 for 2. The Beat Diggers have 9 hits in a game to University's 7, but they trail the game by a run. The stretch and the pitch swung on, grounded off the pitcher's glove, but picking it up is Moultry to first. A low throw, and it's dug out over there by Trujillo, and that'll do it for the Beat Diggers in the bottom of the 5th inning. But Brush draws closer. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Let's head to the 6th inning. University 5 and Brush 4. This is 1010 KSIR, and we're on the World Wide Web at KSIR.com.
Top of the 6th inning.
Let's head to the 6th. Good ball game in Brush,
Hitter spot number 35.
where the Beat Diggers trail the University Bulldogs 5-4. And Ryan Fergus, who is outstanding in the 5th inning, retiring the Bulldogs in order, will face the 9-1-2 hitters, Casey Montgomery, Noah Cordova, and Paul Medina. The pitch and the breaking ball is a beauty for a strike. 0 for 2 is Montgomery's popped out twice. Fergie delivers. Swung on and lifted down the right field line. A long run along the line by Reed to his left and makes the running grab for the out. That's an excellent play by the Beat Digger right fielder. There's one down.
Now batting
Had that tracked right off the bat.
Noah Cordova.
And here is a heading for the Beat Diggers, Noah Cordova. A major heading. He is 3 for 3. Scored a couple of runs and has driven in 2 as well. Luckily, he's up there with the bases empty and 1 down in the 6th. He's got nearly half of the hits. Swing and a miss on a sweeping breaking ball. It's 0-1. Fergie's got good stuff working today. The junior delivers. Fastball is upstairs, and the count levels at 1-1. 2 singles and a double for Cordova in this game. The wine and offering. Curveball is in the dirt. 2-1. Yeah, that top of the 5th inning, the 1-2-3. That was the only 1-2-3 inning we've had in the game. 2 balls and 1 strike. Big pitch coming up here for Fergie. He doesn't want to fall behind on Noah Cordova and the offering, and he bounced it in there. Cordova's got plenty of speed as well. 3-1. Need your vehicle and farm equipment to be in top shape. So make sure you take care of them by purchasing the best quality parts at great prices at your local Napa store, Central Auto Parts in Fort Morgan. Fastball is low, and it's a walk to Cordova with 1 out. That'll
Now
bring up
batting
Medina.
shortstop, number 11, Paul Medina.
Medina reached on a catcher's interference, and he popped to short and popped out on the right side as well. He is 0 for 2. He's the number 2 hitter in this lineup. The stretch and the offering. Swung on and fouled off to the right and out of play. Challenged him with a fastball in the inner half. It's 0-1. The Beat Diggers have 2 Patriot League victories over Estes Park, 2 over Strasburg, and 1 over Sterling. They've yet to play the real meat of their schedule. Well, they have 1. Did I say Valley? I don't think I said Valley. The pitch. Breaking ball is grounded left side. Baby's got a charge. He does, and then cannot come up with it cleanly. Well, we're going to call that a base hit. That would have been a very, very tough play. He charged that. He fielded it cleanly. It still wasn't a guarantee. Slow roller there, and I can understand why Baby was a little bit discombobulated with the speedy Medina getting down the line. But that creates an issue now for Brush with Bo Hawley about to step in.
Hawley.
Singled, grounded out, and doubled. He's 2 for 3. And now the Bulldogs are threatening in the frame. And the Beat Diggers have got to play some defense right now. The stretch. Fergus looks back. Big lead at second. The pitch. And the breaking ball drops a little bit high. 1 ball and no strikes. Hawley drove in a run in the first with that base hit. Looking back. And the 1-0. Swung on and fouled to the screen. Good swing there by Hawley, but got underneath the baseball, and the count levels at 1-1. Yeah, the advantage you have here down by a run is that you're the home team. You get final at-bats unless University puts together a huge inning. And they still get final at-bats, but I'm talking about final at-bats with a chance to win the game. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on. The pitch swung on and popped up on the left side in foul territory. The third baseman, Trent Mount, makes the catch. And there's 2 down. All right. 2 out hits are golden.
Now
That's what
center fielder,
former
number
manager
3,
Jim
Jake
Leland
Spence.
said once. And Jake Spence, do you pitch to him? There is a base open, ground out, struck out, and an intentional walk. This guy's so dangerous. So dangerous. You can't throw him anything too good. Step off, no throw to second. But to load the bases, that puts the pressure on the pitcher as well. The stretch. Fergus looks back in the pitch, and that hit him. A fastball hit him on the right hip. Well, that's an unintentional walk.
24, Spencer Wilcox.
Now you got to get Wilcox, who was 0 for 2. He's popped out, walked, and struck out. Yeah, this could be the game for the Bee Diggers if Wilcox does something big. If not, and you're right there. The bases loaded and 2 down in the top of the 6th inning, and University leads 5-4. At third is Cordova. Medina at second. Spence at first. The pitch. The breaking ball is inside. Wanted to get ahead in the count there, and he missed 1-0. Fergus out of the windup with the bases full of Bulldogs. 1-0 pitch. Oh, he bounced it in, and it's off Garcilaso. And a run scores as the speedy Cordova crosses home plate on the wild pitch. 6-4 University. The other runners advance. And now you really cannot give up another run at this point. And Cordova reached via the dreaded walk. The offering bounces in again, and all of a sudden Fergie has lost it on the hill. Got to get that final out, but tough sledding right now. And now it's a 3-0 count. Bounced that one in there, not even close. It's a walk. Bases are reloaded for Colton Whittler, who popped out, walked, and struck out looking. He's 0 for 2. Yeah, now you got to throw some strikes here. 2 walks in the inning for Fergus. He's got 13 walks on the year. Wind and pitch. Swung on and fouled off to the right. That's a good start. It's 0-1. Now he might be able to go with that breaking ball. No balls and 1 strike to Whittler. Fergie comes home. Swing and a miss on the ball in the dirt. It's 0-2. Now all Garcilaso's got to do is block it and step on the plate if the ball happens to get away because the bases are loaded. You got to be a wall back there. No balls and 2 strikes to Colton Whittler. And the pitch. Swung on and lifted into the left center field gap. That might drop. No, it's going to be caught out there by Peterson, who closes the gap. Nice job by Jaron Peterson, who made a big play for the Bee Diggers and prevents University from scoring another run. In the inning, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and the bases were left loaded. To the bottom of the 6th we go. In 1 minute, it's University 6, the Bee Diggers 4 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Let's head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Where the Bee Diggers trail University by a score of 6-4.
Bottom of the 5th inning. Fraction bottom of the 6th inning.
Noah Reed, Justin Griffith, and B.J. Hirschfeld step in for Brush. Noah Reed singled and struck out. 1 for 2. That Bee Digger dugout now getting involved, and that's taken for a strike on the sidewinding fastball at the knees on pitch number 87 from Cameron Moulter. He might be able to go the distance if he gets 2 quick innings. Bee Diggers have something to say about that. And the pitch way outside, and the count levels at 1-1. But that Matt Nemec is a closer for this team. At least he closed yesterday. Gave up 2 runs, though, against Sterling. And the 1-1 offering. Nearly hit him on the ball running inside. 2 balls and 1 strike to Noah Reed. University has scored in 4 of the 6 innings. The Bee Diggers have scored 3 of the first 5 innings. 2 balls and 1 strike to Reed. And the offering. Swung on and popped up into foul territory behind the plate. Hawley spinning, and the ball just drops to his left. He spun about a couple of different ways and never located it. No error. It's just a foul ball. And Reed did swing at ball 3. That pitch was way up in the zone, and that's why he got underneath it. That was just behind the plate up the third base side, and it's 2-2. Now let's see if Reed can make University pay for that. It certainly is going to be a problem for Moulter because that will extend his pitch count without an out. That was pitch number 90. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Bee Digger right fielder. And the offering. Swing and a miss on a sweeping curveball. There's one down. That was certainly nasty.
Center fielder number 2, Justin Griffith.
And that'll bring up Justin Griffith. Griffith has bunted into an out and hit into a fielder's choice. 0 for 2 in the game. Batting from the left side. That was strikeout number 4 by Moulter, the offering. And that is inside on the changeup. 1 ball and no strikes. Yeah, I would think that they're going to have to go to their closer in the 7th if the game is tied or they still have the lead. The pitch swung on and lifted down the left field line. That could be trouble. Ranging over there and making the catch is Cordova. Just inside the line, there's 2 down. That ball was twisting away, but not far enough from Cordova as he was able to flag it down. And B.J. Hirschfeld, a single popped out and walked.
B.J. Hirschfeld.
1 for 2 in the game is the Bee Digger second baseman, who's the pitcher of record as well. Righty against righty. The Bee Diggers will have the heart of the order coming up, hopefully in this inning. The pitch, fastball, a strike. Down the middle, thigh high, it's 0-1. To B.J. Hirschfeld, who singled, popped out and walked, officially 1 for 2. The stretch with the bases empty. Swung on and lifted to right field. Wilcox is right there to his left, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. As he makes the grab, we head to the 7th. The score, University 6, Brush 4. This is 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Ryan Fergus begins his 3rd inning of work as the Bee Diggers trail University 6-4 as we head to the 7th. Now Fergus has thrown 32 pitches. He can throw a bunch more and still only require 1 day rest before he's allowed to pitch again, and the Bee Diggers don't play till Saturday, so he'd be okay. Yeah, no chance of Hirschfeld even pitching. Well, let me see. How many pitches did he throw? Yeah, BJ is the only one who cannot see any action on Saturday because if you throw 85 pitches or more, 61 to 85 is 2 days rest. Yeah, they weren't planning on using him anyway. And if you're Brush, you've got to split with the University. If you don't split with the University, you have no shot, virtually no shot of finishing in second place. Because that's what everybody's shooting for with Eaton, once again, leading the Patriot League. And if they're going to win today, it requires a 7th inning rally. So here we go for University to lead off the 7th in a 6-4 advantage. 7, 8, and 9. Noah Trujillo, Levi Dart, and Casey Montgomery. And he bounces in the fastball, and Fergie's really been inconsistent. He's thrown 18 strikes and 15 balls. And he throws those strikes. That breaking ball can be lethal. The offering, extremely high. He's got a strikeout. He's issued 2 walks and hit a batter. 2 balls and no strikes. Not the way to start off the 7th inning. Got to keep this at a 6-4 game if you're the Bee Diggers. 2-0 pitch. Oh, a check swing and a ball in the dirt. Called a strike. 2-1. Well, it's a swinging strike, not called a strike. That's a huge mistake by Trujillo there. Should have been 3-0. Bee Diggers will take it. Let's see if Fergie can capitalize on that one. The offering. Swing and a foul off the end of the bat towards the screen. 2-2 to Trujillo. Fergus was outstanding in the 5th inning, 1-2-3, and then had some issues in the 6th. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the opening hitter here in the 7th. From the right side, Noah Trujillo, the pitch. Breaking ball is tapped foul at the plate. It remains at 2-2. Yeah, there's no lack of confidence by Fergie. Even when he doesn't find the strike zone, he just battles out there. got a strong demeanor about him, but can get psychologically affected at times like a lot of young high school pitchers. It's a very lonely position. I remember when I walked the bases loaded in high school, and I thought I was going to lose it out there. And the pitch swung on and foul to the screen. Yeah, the catcher comes out, hey, John, what's the story, dude? I can't find the plate, brother. And we lost that game by like 19-5 and beat that team the next time 4-3, but of course I didn't pitch that game. There was a reason for that. 2 balls and 2 strikes to pitch. And the breaking ball, boy, he dropped that elbow in there. And it's a hit batsman. It looked like he clearly dropped the elbow. There is no doubt that it's a hit batsman. Here comes Kevin Fergus.
Now batting second baseman.
Man, not only did he not make an attempt to get out of the way, that's one thing, but he clearly dropped the elbow and allowed that ball to hit him. And that'll bring up Levi Dart, who's doubled twice and grounded out. Yeah, there's no doubt that he kind of leaned into that pitch. So the Bulldogs have the leadoff man on in the 7th, up by 2. And you got a very solid hitter up here. Fergus gets the sign. The stretch, big lead at first, too, and the pitch in the dirt, scooped up by Garcilaso. It's 1-0. The Bead Diggers will have the 2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up in the bottom half of the 7th. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner goes, swung on and popped foul and out of play. The count evens at 1-1. Rockies are off today. They'll play tomorrow at 6:40 right here on 1010 against the Dodgers. First of a 3-game set from Coors. Willow Coffee, Tea, and Smoothies and G Sweets Bakery open 6 days a week. Try a breakfast bowl or delicious breakfast burrito with your Willow Coffee or tea. 921 Edison Street in Brush, the offering. Breaking ball is chopped over the mound. Fergus has to back up. Matos Garcia charges, can't make the play. It's a base hit. That's just bad luck if you're the Bead Diggers. That was a Baltimore chop and nothing that the Bead Diggers could do to make that play. That would have been nearly a miracle.
Designated hitter spot, number 35,
both teams
Casey
now have
Montgomery.
9 hits. And I've got to imagine, even though Casey Montgomery's a big, strong right-handed hitter, that he might be up there bunting. Bead Diggers have got to watch out for the bunt because he's popped out 3 times, all to the right side. Aaron Williams is anticipating that. He's playing on the edge of the grass to stretch. Fergus steps off, no throw back to second with Trujillo at second and Dart at first. And Dart, by the way, has 3 hits in the game. The stretch. And the offering. And the curveball is a beauty for a strike. No balls and 1 strike. University has to be thinking here that they're going to get at least a run with 2 on base and the top of the lineup coming up. Throw back to second, and the ball goes into center field. Griffith backs it up, no advance. I have no idea why Fergus got rid of that ball. Not only was Baby not at second, the base runner was almost in the bag. And quite frankly, it is a super low percentage play. Super low percentage. You're going for the cheap out, which is great if you can get it, but you got to concentrate on hitters at this point, especially in a competitive game. Only down 6-4 in the 7th. Stretched by Ferguson, the pitch. Swung on and popped up into shallow left field. The shortstop, Matos Garcia, makes the grab. Infield fly was called anyway, even though he was out at least a few steps out on the grass.
Number 1, Noah Cordova.
1 out. And now we have the issues here with Noah Cordova, who's been on base 4 times in the game. 2 singles, a double, and a walk. Yeah, between him and Levi Dart, they have 6 of the 9 hits. Fergus stretches, and the pitch, and the breaking ball is a strike off the glove of Garcilaso, but just off to his right. 0-1. A run in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the fourth, 1 in the sixth for University. The Bead Diggers have 2 runs in the first, a run in the fourth, and 1 in the fifth, and time is called. No balls and 1 strike. If Saturday's games anything like this will be another entertaining contest. Breaking ball bounces in. Nice block by Garcilaso. Runners take off, throw to third, and it skips into left field, but backing it up smartly is Jaron Peterson. And that will be a wild pitch. It was a late advance there by Trujillo. And now the Bead Diggers have got to play the infield in. No option here with Cordova at the plate, and 2 in scoring position and 1 out, and down by 2 in the 7th. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And the infield is playing in. The offering. Curveball, swing and a miss in the dirt. 1-2. The problem with the breaking ball, if it bounces in, there's a base open, and Garcilaso would have to throw through. And Trujillo's got plenty of speed at third. He might be able to score even on a throw to first to retire the hitter, so you need a clean strike if you're going to get it here. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and foul to the screen. And it remains at 1-2. The Bead Diggers led briefly 2-1 after 1 inning on a 2-run single by Fergus, but University has led since then. Fergus gets the sign. 1-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded to third, off the glove of Mount. He picks it up, and he throws to first, and it's going to be in time. A run scores, though. And University now leads by a score of 7-4. Mount with an outstanding play, diving to his left. But it's an RBI for Noah Cordova.
Shortstop, number 11.
And the Bulldogs now lead by 3. And advancing to third was Medina. I checked that dart. Medina's at the plate. He is 1 for 3. Singled his last time up. Well, there's no way that Mount could have come to the plate. There was no play at the plate. The pitch swung on and fouled. No balls and 1 strike. Wind and pitch. Fastball is upstairs. Count levels at 1-1. Medina, the first time, reached on a catcher's interference. Popped to second after flying to left, and that bounces in on the breaking ball, then singled to left. Ball 2, strike 1. This is the second 3-run advantage of the game for the Bulldogs. They're up 5-2 after 3.5, now up 7-4. Out of the windup with a runner at 3rd and 2 down is Ryan Fergus. Pitch to Medina. Fastball's a strike on the inside corner. Medina thought it was inside, period. As he looked back at the home plate umpire, it's 2-2. Fergus is nearly running out of pitches before he needs 2 days of rest, making him ineligible for Saturday. He's thrown 53. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a sweeping breaking ball as Medina strikes out, but the Bulldogs score a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Let's head to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Bead Diggers need at least a 3-run rally. They trail University 7-4 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Cameron Moulter will somehow attempt to go the distance. He's thrown 95 pitches for University as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. And this kid has done an incredible job because he threw 33 pitches in the first inning. And despite all those pitches, has still not come close to the 110 mark. He's got 95. And it's 7-4 University heading to the bottom of the 7th.
In the bottom of the 7th inning, shortstop number 12.
Here is Arnoldo Matos Garcia, who struck out, lined out, and popped out. Undoubtedly, baby is due here in the 7th. He's too good of a hitter to be retired every time, but he's only had 1 bat at bat. That was the first one. Since then, he's had good approaches at the plate against the same pitcher, Cameron Moulter. The right-hander out of the stretch with the bases empty. The pitch, low. 1 ball and no strikes. That was pitch number 96. will University have to go to the bullpen? Moultrie looks in, and the offering way outside. Getting those final 3 outs can be gut-wrenching. 2 balls and no strikes. Baby's certainly up there to hit. And the pitch swung on and fisted foul, not a play off to the left. He took a hack at that, and it's 2-1. Yeah, Baby ready to swing. He just got to get on base. It doesn't matter how he gets on base at this point. Down by 3 and need at least a couple of base runners. 2-1 pitch. He swings and grounds it over the mound towards the second baseman, Dart, behind the bag. He picks it up, fires to first late, and it's an infield hit for Arnoldo Matos Garcia. And that's the way the 7th inning starts for the Bee Diggers as the speedy shortstop got down the line. The Bee Diggers have 10 hits in the game. University has 9. Williams is 1 for 2. He doubled his last at bat. The tying run is on deck. The stretch and the pitch. Breaking ball is popped up into foul territory. There might be a play towards the dugout. The catch is made along the fence by Trujillo. There's one down. He made it up against the fence on the first base side behind the dugout. Man, that's a big out there for the Bulldogs.
Third baseman
On pitch number 100.
Trent Mounts.
Trent Mounts has an RBI single. He's 1 for 2. He also walked. Again, the tying run yet to come to the plate. Need another base runner. Moultrie stretches. And the offering. And that bounces in. Baby's going to take off as the ball gets away from Hawley. And he's into second with a chance to score. A wild pitch. Didn't get away far there, but far enough. 1 ball and no strikes. Mounts awaits the pitch, and he takes it for a strike on the outside corner with that side-winding changeup. It's 1-1. Mount with an open stance for the right side. University leads 7-4, 1 down, 1 on in the 7th. And the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and fouled towards the Digger dugout on the third base side. Ball 1, strike 2 with Fergus on deck. Every time Moultrie's needed to throw a clutch pitch, he's done so. That's why he's still in this game, even though he was in trouble in the 4th inning and in the 5th. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. On a slow breaking ball, there's 2 down. Well, who gets to face Ryan Fergus?
Ryan Fergus.
2-run single and 2 grounders to the left side for Fergus. The stretch, and Fergus awaits the pitch. This will be number 105. And he takes a fastball for a strike on the outer half of the knees. It's 0-1. Now the Bee Diggers are going to be faced with a prospect of having to beat University on Saturday, unless they can somehow formulate a rally here. By the way, that was strikeout number 5 for Moultrie when he fanned Mount. And the 0-1. Swung on and grounded on the right side. Dart, the second baseman, to his left, throws to first. And University wins the game by a score of 7-4.
7, Bee Diggers 4.
The Bee Diggers with no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left in the 7th. We'll take a 2-minute break. University 7 and Brush 4 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Bee Digger post-game show is brought to you by Mr. D's Ace Home Center. 3 locations to serve you better. Sterling, Brush, and Fort Morgan. Your headquarters for all your home, farm, and ranch supplies from plumbing to feed. Mr. D's Ace Home Center. University wins the game 7-4. The totals go like this: 7 runs, 9 hits, no errors, 10 left on base for the Bulldogs. 4 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors, 7 left on base for the Bee Diggers. The winning pitcher going the distance was Cameron Moultrie, striking out 5. The loss went to B.J. Hirschfeld. Time of the game, 2 hours and 1 minute. University got on the board first in the first inning on Bo Holly's RBI single, but the Beet Diggers came back in the bottom of the second inning on a 2-run single from Ryan Fergus. However, University again was able to get those runs back in the second. Noah Trujillo scored on a wild pitch, and then Cordova had an RBI single, making it 3-2. They would extend the lead to 4-2, and that lead was extended in the fourth inning on Cordova's RBI double. Yeah, he certainly was a thaw on the Beet Diggers side. Bo Holly with an RBI double later in the inning, as they had 3 doubles in that frame, made it 5-2, but the Beet Diggers came back. Jaron Peterson led off the bottom of the fourth with a double, would score when he stole home, and it was 5-3, and then Brush drew even closer in the bottom of the fifth inning as Trent Mount had an RBI single, making it 5-4. But then University capitalized in the top of the sixth inning. Noah Cordova scored in a wild pitch, and then in the seventh inning, they were able to tally an insurance run as Cordova was able to drive in a run on a ground out on an excellent play by Trent Mount, but that unfortunately for the Beet Diggers was it, as they could not rally. Cordova 3 for 4 in the game and was also walked once. He drove in 3 runs, certainly the star of the game on University's side, and so was Cameron Moultrie, who battled but did go the distance. Beet Digger Player of the Game is brought to you by Cargill Beef, committed to feeding the world in a responsible way by reducing environmental impact and improving products and processes. Learn about Cargill's story of commitment at Cargill.com. University, by the way, now 6-3 in league play. The Beet Diggers have dropped their third league game, but have, again, 2 victories over Strasburg, 1 over Valley, 1 over the Sterling Tigers, and 1 over Estes Park, actually. So they're 5-3 in league play, but they'll play Estes next Wednesday, and that should be another victory for Brush. Beet Digger, the player of the game, undoubtedly was Jaron Peterson. 3 hits, 2 singles, a double, and then, as I mentioned, stole home in the game. So Jaron Peterson, the Beet Digger player of the game. Beet Diggers are back in action coming up on Saturday morning from Greeley at 11 o'clock right here on 1010, as well as KSIR.com. Sound engineer and producer doing a fine job this afternoon has been Michaela Klimper. I'm John Beltran from Sunset Baseball Field in Brush. The final, University 7, Brush 4 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.